Live.
And we are live from the fire. Okay, wait.
Oh, do you want to jump in there?
Oh, sure.
I'm just going to squeeze.
Yeah, we'll work him in. I kind of know what I'm doing. Just kidding.
Is he in with the interview as well?
Yeah.
Okay. As usual, 191 style, we are by the seat of our pants.
Oh yeah, that's our. We have that cute picture.
Put him over here. Not to rip down the side. Of course, we're live on air already.
Why don't we chuck Alex on the
We are.
Chuck Alex on the
Okay.
Wait, where do you want him?
on the couch.
You want him on the couch? Yeah, Kevin, let's put you in the chair. Let's put those.
Okay. Put me in the chair and then. Okay. Now this is a professional interview. All
Yeah,
right.
this is true to our style, which is
Or should I just
DIY.
stay focused on the artists, or
It's just
Yes, let's stay focused on the important people.
well, no, because I was gonna try to see if I could back up to see if I can
See if you can get the whole
get everybody in there, but
Here,
Okay, so if you're watching this right now on Facebook Live, you're really seeing the beginning of it.
all right, I got
You got
mostly everybody in.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, welcome to Metro 360, broadcasting from the fire. I'm your host. You can call me KMX. You can call me Kevin. People call me both. It's not important, but of the more importance tonight, we have the headlining act Graeme James, in from New Zealand.
Yep.
Right, and then we have, of course, we have the act that I missed.
It's all good, man.
Right, of course.
Arguably the highlight.
We'll look at the highlight reel, but if you can tell us about yourself, it's
My name's Alex Preston. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Alex Preston, yes, exactly. I've also missed your last name in there.
It's all good, dude.
Right, but joining, you're both touring here nationally, and very fitting that that we catch you here in Philadelphia, because from what I understand, Philadelphia was the first American city that you visited many years ago, and you had an Eagles cap from that you wore around all the time. You didn't really know who the Eagles were.
It's a true story, yeah. My parents took us on a bit of a trip to the US. We ended up to visit some friends in Philadelphia. And the two things I remember were buying an Eagles cap and going to the kind of Lancaster country and seeing some pretty wild Amishness.
Okay, this is the fighting
The
Amish.
wild
It
Amish.
was amazing. And I ended up with this cap. I didn't even really know what the NFL was, but I thought the Eagles must be pretty darn cool. So
Right, yeah, but you were probably walking around like the Netherlands, New Zealand with that, and people would say, "Oh, the Eagles, Hotel California, they're the greatest, right?" And of course, growing up in the area, I kind of knew who the Eagles were, but not as much as everybody else. But anyway, I guess that's part of the journey. But we're really brought you back here, and about 33 other cities. Was a time when your car broke down over New Year's, right?
true story. So I started out as a street performer almost by accident because I needed some cash, and I had some instruments in the car, including a loop pedal that I just bought, and it went well. I was back on the road in about 2 days with a new alternator, and so I thought I might as well give this a go. So probably one of the few people to ever get into music for the money.
Well, yeah, you were in electrical college around
Yes,
that time, and you were thinking of, well, forget this whole electronics, forget this whole practical way of life. I'm going to perform on the streets.
I didn't know that.
That's cool.
Oh, right, well, yeah, you could probably fix things if something.
I know just enough to do a bad job with most things. So.
Bad jobs. Okay, all right, yeah. I think I can
It's
kind
been
of do
dangerous
that
to
too.
myself, yeah.
Right. Well, yeah. So we have that, and then now I don't know what it would have been like performing on the streets and these sort of impromptu performances, like instrument, loop pedal. Here we go. I imagine it's a long story, but suffice it to say, you learned what it's like to connect to people over there, get a crowd in on it.
If you can stop people who are on their way to target, then you start to you start to think, okay, I'm probably on to something. So you get a lot of instant feedback, which is amazing. So one of the things, if you're a lot of people start out sort of jamming in the bedroom, and then they have to try and take that to an audience, almost as a perfected kind of thing.
Right.
Whereas I started out on the street getting instant feedback from people going, okay, am I winning, am I not winning? And you can tell, because if you're doing a good job, then you get paid. And if you don't, then you go hungry. So it was a really formative time.
Right, sink or swim, I guess. And now this is sort of going forward. This is jumping a bit, sort of an A to Z. But when it got to the point where you were, when you were recording with this and making albums, now I noticed the loop pedal sort of has some limitations in there. You got to introduce the instruments one at a time, bring in the sounds one at a time, and build on them.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not like that you're going to begin a song with all the instruments at once and play like 7 different riffs on the guitar in there. It's all got When it comes to making an album in the studio, do you do things differently? Do you format the songs differently there than you would live?
I think you use a lot of the same principles, but you get a bit more freedom to muck around and test things. I mean, yeah, being kind of a one-man band it's a really fun thing, but I think one of the things I've really enjoyed about this tour in particular is having a bit of a jam with sneaky jams with Alex, because it's you get a lot more energy when you're playing with other people. So yeah, Alex is obviously say the voice of 7 angels.
Right.
Honestly, I would steal his voice. I'd probably, if I can figure out a way to steal it by the end of the tour, I totally will.
Dude, I would steal your everything.
And Alex, I always think you've also had your share of going up in front of some tough crowds.
Yeah.
Here and there, and some big crowds about there. I mean, maybe even a little Simon Cowell thrown in there here for good measure, right?
Yeah, it's been definitely some big crowds for sure.
Yeah. So when did you? What season of American Idol?
I was on season 13 of American Idol.
Season
wow.
13
Yeah.
in there, right?
Yep.
And third was what you came down on, right?
I was 3rd place, yeah.
Wow, I can't. A lot of times when I talk to musicians, I like to say something like, "Oh yeah, I know what that's like. I've done that." No,
Yeah.
I can't really talk on that one. I can't say that does sound fairly amazing on there. And how many years ago was that?
That was 2014, so 4 years ago.
Okay, so and since then, now here you are touring nationally with this, and it was it management? Was it
Yeah, our agency. Same agency. But, I mean, it's been a total blessing, honestly. It's been fun.
about 10 dates into this, and you got 20 some left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not on the whole time, but they're going till December. It's crazy. They're going to be gone for a while.
Yeah. So we're still another like 5 or 6.
We got about 6 shows left together.
About 6 shows left together, so everybody can catch it while you can.
Yeah, definitely.
And I got to ask him. I mean, there's so much going on here, but I understand. So you got is it 3 full lengths or
albums.
Yeah, albums.
Yeah, so I put out 2 cover albums. So I started out as a street performer playing cover songs, and then ended up putting out an original album in 2016, and then I got a new one coming out in a couple of months. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, on there.
And he's just put out one actually, like how many days ago? 5 days ago.
Wow, yeah. I keep saying like 2, but I guess it's been more.
Nice, yes. So we have a lot waiting, and and after this, after you branch off of this tour, what you have aside from the album, if anything else planned in the immediate future?
Yeah. Just I'm from Boston, so I do a lot of stuff in the Northeast.
Nice.
But this has been my first time kind of branching off into the rest of the country since like 2015. So it's definitely been really fun, really cool.
Wow, yeah, I guess we'll probably be seeing a lot more from you now.
Hopefully.
And we go into influences in here, I guess. We'll start over here. And I understand one of your biggest influences having to make a lot of money in a short period of time, and having to get out of electrical college. But are there any influences on top of that?
I think I've a lot of folk influences, and some of my favourite artists would be in that kind of vein. But I think for me, so I played in a family band when I was younger. So we played a lot of Celtic music and Irish and Scottish and English, and so that's kind of still in the mix. I can't really shake that, and I've stopped trying to. So I think that that's in there pretty thoroughly.
Nice. I do have to ask before I forget, do you still have the Eagles cap anywhere?
I don't. I think why not? I actually, it might be in my like childhood box of things that is at my parents' place.
Right, yeah. So I guess so maybe one of these days. I'm sure you can find plenty of old.
Get a new one.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow morning we'll have to pick up another
But
one.
she's
Yeah, just hit a thrift store, yeah.
We've already
You'll have no shortage of places to get Eagles garb in the
Oh,
city.
yeah.
Exactly.
There's probably a lot of people you can just grab one off the back of that'll look nice and beaten up. That'll probably be
Oh,
around that age.
exactly.
Just steal it.
Yeah. We actually we did a main Philly thing that we wanted to do, which is get some barbacoa in South Philly.
Oh, cheesesteaks?
No, we got some
Mexican.
some Mexican food from some
Nice.
Netflix show. They showed it.
Yeah.
And
What
it
Mexican
was-
place is that?
South Philly barbacoa.
A Mexican place on Netflix?
Oh yeah, yeah. And
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see the episode. It was.
It's a big deal.
Was it Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Or one of those shows, or was it some
No,
other
no,
show?
it's a chef's table one.
Oh my
Chef's
gosh, really? I had no idea.
Yeah.
We have to find out about this.
Go get some.
Yeah, and speaking of Mexican food on Netflix, now your influences. I understand it's more or less more sort of indie pop. Is how I've heard it.
Yeah. A little bit more indie pop. I'm also a really big fan of Damien Rice. He kind of got me. Jason Mraz and Damien Rice were the two main influences for me getting into music, for sure.
Yeah, because you've had been able to sing other people's songs
Yeah.
in front of that, so then you use that as a gateway. Now we see the real you.
Yeah.
Little by little, we see that performance. So.
Yeah. It was a good way to sneakily like incorporate my own music to the mainstream, I guess.
So real quick, I got one question. How did you two guys hook up together? How did you end
Oh,
up?
so it was through we got a booking agent in Massachusetts.
Yeah, Boston.
Shout out to Ed Keane.
Ed Keane Associates.
Okay.
Good dudes.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of just fortuitous, really. And yeah, it's worked out extremely well.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a really big blessing for sure. It's been fun.
All right, so the next place that we can find him, next few dates and locations.
So we're off to New York tomorrow, and followed by
Boston.
Boston.
What venues are you playing in New York and Boston?
Rockwood Hall,
Rockwood Music Hall in New York, and then Great Scott in Boston.
and Fall
And then
State,
Allstate.
Indiana,
Theater in Muncie, Indiana.
Muncie, and then Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Is there another one?
And then-
Minnesota.
Minneapolis, Minnesota is
Yeah.
my last show on the tour, but they're
Oh, wow,
continuing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
And it keeps going through December.
all the way through, and we got to Canada and hypothermia.
Well, Boston should be a big one because that's the big Irish.
Oh, yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
rock
yeah.
capital of the world now, but it's for
We're
Irish
getting
music.
ready
And,
to do some stretches before that show.
Yeah.
and
that's
your
it.
booking company's out of Boston. You said,
Yeah.
what's the name of them again?
Ed Keane.
Ed Keane?
Ed
Yeah.
Keane, yeah.
Not familiar.
Ed Keane
Well, I'm
Associates.
sure that's going to be a packed
Nice.
show. Yeah.
Yeah,
in
really
Boston.
fun. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
So-
then, yeah. So
One more question. In terms of, you say the Celtic sound of his music, is that common for in New Zealand as a country in terms of like musical? What's popular in New Zealand is
I don't
the Irish
think so.
influence more. Is that I would think that'd be more Australia, of course, but is that normal for New Zealand? I mean, I never knew what a New Zealand sound would be. You know.
I think I wouldn't say it's like wildly popular, but if
Okay.
you look at the folk music from 100 years ago
Oh.
that was being written, it was all from
Gaelic.
kind of immigrants from England and Ireland and Scotland.
Mhm.
People gold mining, and it's a pretty rugged kind of thing. So all the folk songs are kind of in that vein,
Have that
the old
fiddle,
ones,
yeah.
and I was kind of raised on those. So,
Okay. Awesome.
yeah.
Great.
okay.
All right. So when we're in New Zealand, we're going to come visit him. Right.
Yes. I hope to see you in Philly sometime. I hope it doesn't require a car breaking down or something like that.
Yeah, Philly's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's a good show. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Awesome. Great.
Okay, then.
And very good. So we are 360 Live from the Fire.
Yes, we hope to see you again. We hope you will catch this again. You can follow them. Follow their Facebook pages, Instagram, sure, all over social media. So,
Oh, absolutely.
And we've got the links up, of course, on what we put the interview up and you're live on air right now, and then it will be going forward with your links and everything else will be attached to it.
Big thanks to you guys. Big thanks to the fire.
yep,
And, hopefully see you soon.
yep, sure thing. It's been a pleasure.